Hello guys, once again welcome back. Today I am here to review this. This is the Tata Altroz. Altroz comes under the hatchback segment. Tata offers 3 engine options in Altroz: petrol, diesel and I-turbo. For the petrol base variant it costs 5,69,500 ex-showroom and there are total 8 variants available. These are the prices. In the diesel, for the base variant it costs 5,69,500. There are total 8 variants available, and in I-turbo there are 3 variants available. For the basic variant it costs 7,73,500 rupees. Tata offers only manual gearbox in Altroz, which is 5-speed one. There is no option of getting a automatic. I don't know how Tata missed on that. And it gets a app called IRA. You have to log in with some basic information field, and it gets with remote commands like lock and unlock from anywhere, horn from anywhere, distance to empty, lights on and off in a busy parking lot. And the second one is vehicle security, in which it shows panic notifications, find my car, emergency SMSs, and location based services are geofencing, share location, nearest service station, roadside assist. Like this, there are so many features, and there are total 6 colors available: gold, red, grey, white, and last one is blue. When it comes to safety, Altroz scored a 5-star global NCAP rating, and some more safety features are Alpha Arts body structure, ABS and EBD, corner stability control, dual front airbags, reverse parking camera, ISO fixed child mounts, voice alert, parking assist, height adjustable seat belts, and fog lamps. Before continuing further in this video, there are 96% of people who haven't subscribed but yet watching. If you are one of those, please do subscribe. I am reaching almost 1 lakh views, but I am stuck at 500 subscribers. Please make that subscriber count to 4-digit numbers. On this note, let's do a detailed walk around. These are the keys of the car. It gets with lock, unlock and follow me home function on it, and a button to open the boot. And this is also a key which is waterproof, and on the other side it has this Tata logo. These keys looks very premium, and this is the front look. From the front it looks very futuristic and sharp. This is the best looking car in hatchback segment according to me. This is the headlamp housing. In the headlamp it gets with projector setup, and in the fog lamp it gets with halogen unit. Beside that we have daytime running DRLs, and this is the side look. In the front it gets with tubeless radial tires with the tire section of 185/60 R16s. In the front it gets with disc brake, and this is the mirror. Mirror has this chrome lining, and it is very slim, but indicators are finished on the body. This is the door handle, which is finished in body colored with request sensors, and this is the rear look. From the rear it looks very sharp and very futuristic again because of those tail lamps and those dual tone finished colors. Tail lamps are finished in LED, and overall boot space is 365 liters. Altroz badging with rear parking camera, rear request sensors. Skid plate is finished in black in color. This is the rear look, and in the rear it gets with drum brakes, and overall height of the car is 1523 mm, and overall fuel tank capacity is 37 liters. These are the rear tires. In the rear it gets with drum brakes, as I said, and overall ground clearance of the car is 165 mm, and overall length of the car is 3990 mm. These are door handles, which are again futuristic looking. It has this black piano black lining all around the windows. It gets with 90 degrees opening position on the door. If you can see, it's open totally straight. It will be easy to get in and get out. And now let's get inside the driver side door, and let's check all the features. Request sensors on the door. This is the door, which is finished in dual tone color. Door opener, and these are the power window controls, and these are the bottle holders which can fit 1 liter bottle. Seat has a manual adjust. Now I am in the driver's side door. First of all, let's do the seat all the way back. Now I am all the way back, and this is the steering wheel. Let's turn on the car. It gets with the push start button. Car is turned on, and on the right it's showing a analog cluster. This is the infotainment system. On the right it's analog cluster, and on the left it's a digital cluster which is showing RPM meter and distance to empty, all those information. On the left we have instrument cluster with horn button. It gets with flat bottom steering with this chrome like finish. These are the headlight controls, and these are the wiper controls. Here are engine start stop button which is illuminated with chrome surrounding around it. Here is some space to keep stuff, and this is the infotainment system. As I said, it gets with IRA connected car features, AC vents with a hazard light button in the middle, and it gets with ambient lighting. I'll show you that in a bit. Design of the dashboard is very well finished. It has this 3 colored dashboard. In the middle it has this metal like finish, and this is the cooled glove box with a light in it, and here is some badging, and this is metal like finish, and this is slidable armrest. This can slide forward and backward. Armrest is comfortable enough and soft enough, and these are the twin cup holders with handbrake. This is the echo button over here, gear knob, and here is some space to keep stuff which is very deep. USB cable and 12-volt charging socket, automatic climate control, and auto dimming IRVM. And these are the lights, some space to keep stuff over here. On the driver side there is no mirror, and on the co-driver side there is a mirror but no light. Handle to hold. Let's get inside the second row. For the petrol engine, it claims the mileage of around 19.05 kilometers per liter as per ARAI, and for the diesel it claims 25.11 kilometers per liter. This is the second side door. The seat is all the way back, and now let's check the legroom. I am 5'10" foot long. You can see the seats are scooped out, and it has magazine holder. This is the rear AC vent with 12-volt charging socket. All the headrests are adjustable, but there are only 3 headrests in the rear. And this is the armrest which has twin cup holders, and the cabin is wide enough. This is the rear view, and this is the ambient lighting which comes on the legs, and which is finished on the center of the dashboard. It looks very premium. So that's it for now, guys. Hope you liked my efforts. If you did, like this video, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make that subscriber count to 4-digit number. So see you soon. Bye.